or welcome back to Creative Vibes. And today we're going to go over the Lifeline technique. So the Lifeline technique can be used for a couple different reasons. Some people use it as a stitch marker. So let's say, for instance, you want to know every 27th row of the pattern. So you could stick a lifeline in every 27th row so that that'll be an indicator for you of the 27th row. So you can use it for that reason. Or you could use it for the reasons of, let's say this is a new pattern, you're a little shaky on how to do it, and you want a little security just in case you make a mistake so that you don't have to ditch the whole project or start all over again. You can use the Lifeline for that reason. So that's a couple different ways that you could work the Lifeline into your toolkit for things to do for your knitting. So what you'll need for this particular tutorial is your project, of course. You'll need a tapestry needle, and you'll need yarn that is a contrast color. Also, just keep in mind that the yarn should be thinner than the yarn that you're working with. So this is a very thin yarn here. This will work great. I used a thicker one here, but luckily I found this thinner one. This is more ideal to use. So if you have some scrap yarn that's thinner, grab that because you'll need that as well, and some scissors so that you can adjust the length of the yarn. So that's all you'll pretty much need. So come on back and you'll get to learn how to do the Lifeline technique so that you can save some of your projects. Okay, so let's say here we are at our project and we want to put in our Lifeline here on this row. So we're going to get our tapestry needle, we're going to put the yarn through and get ready to put in our Lifeline. Okay, so we're going to pick up our project, and this is super easy to do. Take our tapestry needle. Let me zoom in just a wee bit. So we're going to take our tapestry needle and we're just going to weave in. Take your time, it's not a race. Just weave in. Okay. Go through. Now this particular tapestry needle I wouldn't recommend, but I'm of the belief that, listen, use what you got until you can get something else. I would prefer to have the aluminum ones, which I will pick up, but that's not what I have right now, and that's okay. And just weave in, weave, weave. Oh, and sometimes it will come off the needle, that's fine. It's super thin. All you have to do is just thread that back in, not a big deal. Keep on going. Weave, weave, weave. We're almost to the end. Weave, weave, weave. Pull it through. And it'll come off, that's fine. Just pop it right back in there. Not a big deal. Weave, weave. Okay. Pull it through. Make sure you don't lose any of your stitches. And just weave it through. Now this one I use is a little bit thicker, but I luckily found this thinner green, so that's going to work even better. But this thicker green works too, but that's essentially all you have to do to put in your Lifeline. So I'm going to cut away again, knit up some more, of this pattern, and I'll teach you how to just rip back and knit from there. So now you're at the part of your project where you're saying, okay, I want to fix something. I don't like how something's done. So let me just rip back to my Lifeline. So we're going to pick up our pattern, and this is where just take a deep breath. I was a little panicked when I did this at first, but as long as you put your Lifeline in correctly, you're good to go. Don't worry about it. So what you're going to do is take out your needle. Just rip off the band-aid, take it out. Don't think about it. Okay? And you're going to just unravel to your Lifeline. Okay, so now you have your stitches there ready to put your needle back in so you can start again and fix your mistake. So all you have to do is just snake your needle right back into your stitches. Take your time. Don't race. Come back in there. Back in there. Back in there. Back in there. Go back in there, and that's one there, back in there. Okay, we're good to go. Back in, and if you want to double check yourself, you can count your stitches just to make sure you're all there, all good to go. I believe I put 20 on here, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. So now I'm back in business. Everything's back on the needle. I could pick up and just start knitting like I did before. So I could fix all my mistakes, knit back up, fix my mistake. I didn't have to get rid of my whole project. I could fix a mistake that was within this area, and I'm good to go. So that's all you need to do. So that's how you do the Lifeline technique. Very simple, not too intimidating to do. Give it a try so that you can feel more confident in doing some new patterns, and you don't necessarily, if you make a mistake, you're not so anxious about it, and you don't have to totally scrap all your projects. So also I wanted to welcome some new subscribers that I've noticed that have come to the channel. I do not take that lightly. Thank you for taking the time to watch my tutorials, and hopefully you gain some new skills out of it. So continue to like, share, and subscribe. That does help the channel grow, and I will see you on the next tutorial. Happy knitting.